Hi, my name is Tanner Long, and today I'll be speaking about substance abuse. The first question that might come to mind is, what is substance abuse? Well, substance abuse is the overindulgence or dependence on an addictive drug or substance. This relates heavily on alcohol and other very addictive drugs. The drugs do not have to be homemade at all. They can be made anywhere from the back of a car or at a drugstore. Some of these include cocaine, methamphetamine, and heroin. The first one that I want to explain is cocaine. Cocaine is a powerfully addictive stimulant drug made from the leaves of a cocoa plant. Cocaine can be described as a white powder that many people that abuse drugs will snort. It can also be dissolved in water and then injected into the bloodstream. Cocaine is a strong central nervous system stimulant that increases levels of neurotransmitter dopamine in brain circuits regulating pleasure and movement. With repeated use, you can build a tolerance to cocaine. The next drug I want to talk about is methamphetamine. Methamphetamine is also a very addictive stimulant drug that is also chemically similar to amphetamine. This methamphetamine can be taken orally, smoked, snorted, or dissolved in water and injected in the bloodstream as well. At first, the first feelings of meth would be like a rush or of good feeling or something like that, and they get really, really like anxious and edgy. And then after that, they feel edgy, overexcited, angry, or afraid. Some medical problems of using methamphetamine can be making your body so hot that you end up passing out. Another effect or another medical problem could be broken teeth and dry mouth and emotional problems. Heroin is an opioid drug that is synthesized from morphine. Morphine is a natural occurring substance. Heroin can be injected, inhaled by snorting, or smoked. A fun fact of the day, heroin products were actually sold over the counter at one point. After the initial effects, users will usually be drowsy for a couple hours and feel down on themselves and sometimes depressed. And that's where you get the addictive part of this. When did it begin? Chemical substances have been used to change reality and provide stimulation, relief, or relaxation for thousands of years. Cocoa is one of the oldest, most potent, and most dangerous stimulants of natural origin. 3,000 years before the birth of Christ, ancient Incas chewed coca leaves to get their hearts racing and to speed up their breathing. Some causes of substance abuse may include genetics, brain chemistry, and environmental causes. Some effects of drug abuse are accidents and injuries, drug-related death, criminal activity, infectious disease, domestic violence, and lack of body control. Drugs are directly related to crime, as recent studies have shown. A number of data sources provide powerful evidence of drug-crime linkage. Drug abusers are more likely to drop out of school, be underemployed, to engage in premarital sex, and to become unmarried parents. Drug use impacts criminal behavior by creating the need to finance a drug habit. So if someone is abusing drugs, usually they don't have the money to buy it, so they will begin stealing things and selling them for their drug abuse. Drug control strategies include source control, drug education, drug testing, and treatment. First of all, source control is to deter the sale of importation of drugs through systematic apprehension of large drug dealers. DARE is actually one of the biggest drug education, and this teaches kids to resist peer pressure. Drug testing of private employees, government workers, and criminal offenders is believed to deter substance abuse. Lastly, treatment. These strategies rely on helping substance abusers go straight rather than deterring through criminal behavior punishment. All in all, drug abuse is a major downfall in our society as we know it today. Drugs like cocaine, methamphetamine, and heroin can be directly linked to criminal activity. Our world would be a much better place without the use of illegal drugs and narcotics. Thank you.